If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. And if it's white, good night.
Are we still talking about the race thing?
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
Yeah, motherfucker. We're gonna take it up a few notches right now. See if y'all can keep up. Wanna give a motherfucker sucker, put your hand up.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 73 of the ScruffCast. I'm John.
And I'm Dan.
This week, we're coming in with a very chill demeanor. A chill vibe, if you will. Just feel relaxed, you know?
Yeah, man.
It's like a late night Monday recording. You guys are probably listening to this while you're like driving to work or something. But I imagine this episode would be more suited if you're just like sitting back on the couch, relaxing.
Maybe you're, it's early in the morning, you're having your cup of coffee.
It was just a
cup of coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, you just sit back. Your cup of cocoa.
I'm too cozy over here.
Yeah, and you even got a blanket wrapped around you. It's actually like a comforter. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I decided to wear shorts and a t-shirt over here today.
Yeah, and it's pretty chilly.
The poor decision. I do have a jacket, but I'm not going to wear the jacket in the house, obviously.
No.
It's foolish.
No, I almost feel like if you wear a jacket inside someone's house, it's almost like a little disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're just going to jump up and leave? What are you doing? Like,
Exactly.
make yourself comfortable.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're not, you don't plan on staying at all.
Yeah, like if you sit down on the couch and they just stand there. It's also another one that's a little weird.
Yeah.
You know? You're kind of saying, do you want to sit?
Yeah, but like...
I think I do that a lot here, actually.
You do. But I figure you just want to stretch your legs.
Yeah, I go back and forth, you know? I'll sit down for a bit and then I'll stand.
Yeah. I'm looking here. Your waveform's a little low. Maybe you're just talking quietly. Maybe you're further from the mic.
Hello. Can everybody hear me? Is that better?
Yeah. You're just sitting... You're just too cozy. You're just relaxed.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
All right.
Get
Anyways.
my strong voice on here.
Anyways, I was just making sure. Just listeners, I'm always looking out for you guys. I'd say that's like a no bueno. Like it's like a disrespectful rule. It's like, you know how the olive oil and balsamic equals respect? Leaving your jacket on in someone's house equals the disrespect.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Just a little tip for you guys. So, we had a few listeners write into us at scruffcast@gmail.com, just like you guys can. And this first email, Dan, when it came in, you said, wow, that's a fantastic email.
I did.
Take it away.
All right, here we go. So, the subject is, oh boy. ... Just 3.
The ellipsis, they call them.
Okay, so here we go. My favorite cracker podcasters. Off to a great start here.
Like talking like saltines?
Yes, close. Glad to have you. Jesus, I feel like I can't do anything right now. Try this again.
You're one of his favorite cracker podcasters. You cannot let him down.
Get through his email here.
Yeah.
Glad to have the boys back on the air. This week you guys brought back the entertainment as well as good insight on important topics. Regarding the race debate you guys had, I think the overall problem is there's always going to be people who want to blame all instead of a select few. This happens when it comes to every issue, including race. Take 9/11 for example. There were people who were afraid of all Muslims despite the fact that not all Muslims are terrorists. Shit like that creates a gross overgeneralization, which in case does happen to white people as well. And then in brackets, though some of it is well deserved. Haha.
Oh, we don't season our food enough?
Yeah, come on. I've known you guys for years, including your families and friends. I know for a fact you guys aren't racists. See, that's what we were trying to convey the last time.
Yeah, exactly. Wasn't it clear?
We have firm confirmation. We're not racists.
There you go. You can put that quote on the back of the box if this was a DVD.
There we go. Jon and Dan aren't racist. Okay. I will caveat. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
That we do enjoy a bit of racist humor. In brackets, myself included.
Whoa, putting us on blast here.
Hey,
what are you talking about?
I don't enjoy any racist humor. I don't know what he's talking about. I'll finish this by saying, in the case of the white lady yelling, do better, everybody's got to do better, not just white people. I think that's fair. That is
fair.
He's right. Also, we should tell them who this is.
Sure, instead of waiting to get to the
This
end.
is Ian.
Yeah.
Guess we've had on before.
Yeah,
As we've mentioned before, Ian's black.
A diverse...
A diversity on the scrum.
a diverse... What's the term? A diverse opinion. The word escaped me.
It's not just white people telling us we're not racist.
No. We've had...
That would be...
We've had Europeans. We've had blacks. We've had other Europeans.
We haven't had
Yeah, we had one black person on here.
One black guy on here. All right. Anyway, he's also come up with a top 5 companion animal.
Yeah, last week,
a good one,
you guys may remember, was our top 5 apocalypse animal companions.
I feel like we should have had him on that podcast because his top 5 is like his explanations are better than I think ours were even. Okay, here we go. Number 5, the snow leopard. Experts in hunting, especially in cold environments. See, that's smart because it's like a post-apocalyptic world. It might be colder than normal.
It's probably going to be chilly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think maybe a lion wouldn't, survive. Number 4, wolf. Agreed with Dan. Overall badass animal. They eat their prey alive. Crazy. Ian knows a lot about animals. Unless he just Googled all these. No,
Yeah.
That's no. I think he just knows all this. Number 3, hyenas. Roll in a pack. I feel like numbers game would help when it comes to surviving an apocalyptic land. That's very true. Polar bear. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. And if it's white, good night.
Are we still talking about the race thing?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. If this is true, I want the most aggressive and largest bear as a protector. Which that's a cool quote. Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I know polar bears. Apparently, if they see you, you're done, no matter what. I've heard that most other bears will kind of as long as you're not kind of screwing with them, they won't bother you. But polar bears, since they eat so infrequently, as soon as they see you, you're done.
Really? I didn't know that. I feel like they'd be hard to spot too.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely blend in with the snow. And the number 1 is the great horned owl. One of my favorite animals, and this is one of the most lethal owls in the world. It hunts at night, is incredibly stealthy, and has no predators. An owl has no predators?
That's hard to believe.
Owls are pretty big. What the hell would hunt an owl?
Well, yeah, what would eat an owl? A lion's not going to eat an owl.
No.
A gorilla's not going to eat an owl.
No. Owl's going to fly away. It has to be a bigger bird. Maybe an eagle or something like that. But owls are pretty big.
I feel like birds kind of roll together. Do birds eat other birds?
Humans eat other humans sometimes.
Yeah, but the other humans don't like those people.
That's true.
Birds, I feel like, they're homies. They stick together. Birds of a feather flock together. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, but there's eagles and stuff eat little birds. I was actually at work one time, and there was an eagle flying around in the air, and it was chasing a smaller bird. And the bird was the smaller bird was flying really quick, and the other one, the eagle was just chasing it. And somebody was I forget who it was. Somebody at work's yeah, you know what's going on there? It's he's tiring that bird out. He's just cruising behind the bird until it gets tired, and then it's just going to eat him. Holy shit!
That makes sense.
Crazy. So he ends off by saying, "Keep up the good work, ScruffCast." Woo.
Thank you. We'll take any accolades you guys have.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have another listener who wrote into scruffcast@gmail.com. The subject line is gorillas throwing. Now, I'm just going to get into it here. Hey, ScruffCast. Last week, the conversation came up about gorillas throwing things. Listeners may remember that I said I thought a gorilla at the home plate of Rogers Center could throw a baseball out of the
stadium.
Over the home run fence, not out of the stadium.
Yeah.
That'd be a really strong gorilla. Because gorillas are pretty strong. Even in a helicopter, he couldn't get away.
No.
Better have the roof open. For some reason, I remember hearing that the ability to throw overhand was uniquely human, so I looked it up hoping to provide another write-in correction. Unfortunately, this one looks like a half-truth. Oh, okay. So it's a half-correction. Humans have the ability to accurately throw overhand. Some of us, anyway. They can throw with aim and precision and improve both with practice. In contrast, apes cannot throw accurately overhand. They can throw objects with great force and can fling their objects, like poo, without much precision or aim. The aiming of underhanded throwing can be accurate in apes. Okay, so maybe windmill tosses it, right? Like a softball.
Yeah.
The listener even sourced it here. From anthropogeny.org/mocha/topic/accurate overhand throwing. Those had some downtime. All right. Quick question to ponder for you guys. If you could increase your pay by 25%, but you could no longer be paid in money, what would you like to be paid in? Oh, I like this question. Optional clarifications and rules. You can still get raises, and the salary you have will be 25% more than the raise, just not in money. You can pick anything, but the value, say retail value, must be 125% of your pay. Ideally, no switching, but for fun, say you can switch what you get paid with once a year. Okay. You are allowed to sell the stuff you get paid in, but that's all on you. You can sell for money. You can choose how frequently you're paid, but the maximum is once a year. So you can't get paid in houses if you don't earn enough, such that 125% of your annual pay is the value of the house. Well, I'll have you know, I definitely make enough money to buy a house a year, but keep on scruffing. That's a new one. Kalon. Oh, another one of our former guest hosts.
Yep. I'm just trying to process all these rules.
So if we want to simplify it a little, basically, you can increase your pay by 25%. Not bad. But you don't get paid in money, so you get paid in something else.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, you could get paid in, like, T-shirts, if you wanted.
And then open your own
Yeah, let's say you made $100 as your paycheck, you get $125 with T-shirts.
Oh, my God. But if you opened your own T-shirt shop, you'd pay yourself in T-shirts. It'd just be like a never-ending cycle.
That's true. What would I want to get paid in? You want to think of something...
He says you could sell for money.
Yeah. But, like, the thing is, you'd want to get paid with something else, or with something that's easy to sell for more than it's worth.
Like gold.
Gold, yeah. But you're just getting 125% of your paycheck in gold, so it's only worth as much, unless you're banking on gold increasing. See, my first thought was, like, Bitcoin. I was like, it's hard to buy stuff with that.
Yeah. Right. You're impossible. Think of buy a house. Hello, TD Bank. I'm going to take out a mortgage. Here's my Bitcoin.
Yeah. Like a bit what? Are you paying taxes on that?
Bit who?
What about like illegal goods, right? Like, what about cocaine?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, the market's hot. You could sell it for more than...
But this is the thing, though. Are you, for something like cocaine,
yeah,
are you getting it at the retail street value?
That's true.
It's the issue, right?
Well,
because you can't sell it for more then.
Well, you could. You
just be selling the cocaine to then get the money. It's like you can't invest.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not an investment.
So what could you do?
It's illegal. You can go to jail for that.
So then what would you buy? Like stocks?
We probably should have just thought about this a little more before
we should have, but I don't like reading the emails. I like to be surprised on the show.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, this is a tough one. But what about if your significant other is bringing in a decent income, then you could just use your boosted income via some weird object you're getting instead of money.
Yeah.
You could do that. So, like, for instance, you could be like, oh, well, let's say you had like a baby with a lot of diapers and you didn't have a bunch of diapers already. You could say like, oh, well, I'll get my paycheck in diapers.
Yeah. Oh, man, it'd be a lot of diapers.
That would be a lot of diapers. Well, but it also said you could switch once per year, but we could barely come up with the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, here's what I would get bought. I would use my paycheck, and I would be paid in Instagram influencer shout-outs. That's what.
Oh.
How much do you think those cost? Not that many. Dude, the ScruffCast would be booming, and then the ScruffCast could be our career.
Dude, that's a good idea.
Yep.
I think you should do that. Take us on that journey. I, on the other hand, will be paid in movie theater popcorn.
Dude, that's a lot of popcorn.
God damn, I love movie theater popcorn.
I mean, I don't know your salary off the top of my head, but you're talking like 3 or 4 bags of popcorn. That's pretty expensive stuff.
That's true, too.
It is pretty pricey.
Popcorn's not cheap, so I mean, may only get half a bag when payday rolls around. But have we done like top? We've done favorite snacks, have we not? Top 5 snacks. Well, if we haven't, goddamn, movie theater popcorn is my number 1.
That is a good one.
You know what? You know what the worst thing was about living at home?
Your parents.
Here we go. I go to the movies, okay?
Yeah.
And I always get the large popcorn. And then I eat some of it in the movie theater. I bring the rest home because guess what? It's a snack for the next day. And like day-old movie theater popcorn is still fantastic. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really go bad.
No. So I bring it home. Problem is, everybody at home likes movie theater popcorn as well. So I take it away, put it aside, boop, leave it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, they know I went to the movies. They know they didn't go to the movies. They know it's not their popcorn. It is what it is. So the next day, it's the evening, go to watch some TV. Oh, let me go get my movie theater popcorn. I go, dude, like half the bag's missing. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Mom, did you eat my popcorn? No. I'm like, yeah, you did. I know you did. Dude,
I love the impression you just gave him.
Well, I only had a handful. I'm like, what do you got? Like gorilla hands? Like
easy, Hemsworth.
How big are those things? Like, it drove me nuts.
Just pawing away at the popcorn.
I'm so happy I don't deal with that. And Anna doesn't even like popcorn.
Really?
All my popcorn now.
Damn.
In fairness, at home I was living rent free, so a handful of popcorn. I'm sure I was allowed to spare once every 6 months.
Even a gorilla-sized scoop.
Even a gorilla-sized scoop.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
At least you left it on the counter. You didn't do like the thing where you take the popcorn, you're like bringing it into your room and like hiding it.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
No, you don't want to be that kid.
No.
All right. No, I don't think we have done top 5 snacks. We'll have to keep that in mind. Well, listeners, we're starting to get to the point where we need good suggestions for top 5s each week. Right? You may remember the question to ponder ran its course.
Yeah.
And then we just jettisoned it away. But we're always taking suggestions if you guys write in, like Kaylon just did.
Yeah.
We answered the question. I feel like it's a little that question was a little over the top for the ScruffCast, right? We keep it simple.
He knows what time we record this at.
Yeah.
It's like a Monday night. Mondays are hard enough, you know? It's a Monday night, like late in the evening. It's like, what, 10:30 right now?
Yeah, almost 10:45.
10:38. The planes aren't working that hard right now. Give us something a little easier.
Yeah, like...
We appreciate you emailing in.
Like, do you guys like apples better or bananas better? I'd be like, I don't know, probably apples.
Yeah. More of a variety of apples.
Yeah.
There's only one banana. Wow, there's a few, but...
That's true, but like those little small ones, what are those called?
Yeah. I don't know. There's red bananas.
Why don't they call them baby bananas? Like, there's carrots and baby carrots. Well, hang on. Baby carrots are just carrots, just like cut down to that like shape? Or are they actually small carrots?
No, it's like the reject carrots, and they turn them into that shape. But those carrots are like filled with chlorine. They're not good.
Okay, but my thing is like...
They're not bad for you.
It's like baby carrots. It's like, you think of like, oh, this vegetable. It's like a vegetable they just invented. Okay, that's like this...
Yeah, this baby corn as well. Baby bok choy.
Really? I've never heard of baby bok choy. That's like, just something invented. So there's this guy at work from Korea, and Halloween's coming up, and they don't have Halloween in Korea. Like, they don't celebrate like trick-or-treating. So he's asking like, well, how come there's Halloween? Like,
what the hell is this?
Yeah, like trick-or-treating, like why do you do it? It's like some, history behind it, and we're trying to tell him like, no, it's just made up.
Dude, I don't know, we just do it,
Yeah, like, dude, what's the worst? When you go trick-or-treating and those people are like, oh, I don't celebrate. It's like, why'd you answer the door?
Yeah. Dude, that's the worst, the people who turn the lights off.
Yeah.
They just don't even have their front porch light on.
Mm-hmm.
Just ridiculous.
But like, they're hiding in there. You can just hear Judge Judy in the background. Baloney.
Yeah, I know. Like, I like Halloween. Like, I'll always give out candy. I mean, like, you don't have to have, like, 10 boxes to feed the whole neighborhood, but, if you just do one box. Much around the candy,
Well, because the danger is, if I only give away, like, 6 of those boxes, the other 4 are going right to my gullet.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's the danger.
I like it. I like the whole thing. It sucks, like, both of us live in basement apartments, so...
Yeah.
No candy... giveth for us, but...
Well, what do you mean? If we lived anywhere, nobody's giving us candy. We're almost 30 years old. I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean. We're not giving out candy today.
We're not giving out candy.
Knocking on our door.
No. Which is good. I kind of like it. Down here in my bunker, nobody can mess with me. Only select few people know where I am. My doorbell doesn't even work. So if you don't have my phone number, then you can't text me. Oh, well, that's true.
ScruffCast has got to get off the ground so we can get out of the basement.
Yeah, we're literally we're trying to get off the ground. We're underground. We're trying to
working our way out.
Yeah, God, with content like this, I don't know why we haven't hit Joe Rogan levels of fame. That's a dream. We just get to shoot the shit.
Exciting people on here. Even if they just make up stories.
Like the people we've had have been good.
No, I'm not saying they haven't been good.
But we've put. How many times have I put out the call? O.J. Simpson come on the podcast. Oprah come on the podcast. Obama come on the podcast. Damn, this is a very inclusive podcast.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 3 black people there. And a woman. A black woman.
Yeah, we've never had a
strong, independent one.
We've never had a woman on the podcast.
We have not. Not because we don't want women on the podcast.
No, I believe me, dude. I've told my girlfriend before, like, oh, write in, because she like listens. She's like, ay.
Hey,
Y'all gonna get me canceled? And I'm like, the ScruffCast's uncancelable.
Get her on the podcast.
I can only imagine.
Tell her to come on the podcast.
I said you should write in. She said, no, you guys are just gonna roast me. And I'm like, yeah, but we will never say. We won't say it's your email. We'll just say this listener.
You'll just know.
Yeah, you'll know.
It's a personal attack.
Yeah. the best kind. Yeah. Who else? Oh, I think I asked Elon Musk if he wanted to come on the podcast on Twitter. He didn't want to come on the podcast.
He said no?
He didn't reply, which leads me to believe it just fell out of his feed.
Yeah.
So he didn't see it. So
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him
He
again.
didn't say no.
I'll have to get our people in touch with his people.
Still pending.
Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson. We'd have him on the podcast.
Dude, that'd be a dream.
Yeah. Shout out. You know what? The ScruffCast. I'm going to follow him on Twitter. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow us at ScruffCast. But I'm going to follow Neil deGrasse Tyson after this episode. I'm going to tweet out to him.
I think he's my favorite celebrity.
Your favorite celebrity? Dude, we should do like top 5 celebrities.
Yeah, he's up there.
Favorite celebrity?
Is now the time we do the double top 5?
The double top 5? Well, I'm just trying to think off the top.
No, we need to save this for next week.
All right. We'll shelve it. Yeah, I don't know who my favorite
Just saying,
celebrity
he's
is.
awesome.
No, he is. He's cool.
I was telling you earlier, I've been on a massive space binge over the past little while. And been listening to lots of Neil deGrasse Tyson stuff. And videos and whatnot. I just love it. I love space. You know?
Oh, I hear you.
I was hoping for a little more feedback there.
Sorry. I was saying I hear you, but I'm just looking at your waveforms here, and they're just like,
Dude, what's going
all
on?
right.
Hey! Can you guys hear me?
Well, it's spiking there, but it's not as big as like
What the?
your waveform is not as big as my waveform. I'm just saying. This is the facts. We'll have to look at it after the fact.
How's this?
That's all right.
My waveforms are fine like this?
Yeah, I guess.
No, because if I sit close, it's like, oh, you're too loud. I'm like powering over you.
Maybe we'll just have to.
Just has such a strong masculine voice.
Yep, you're just too
Combated by
manly.
your feminine voice.
You're just too manly. Oh, hang on. Was something messed up here the entire time? No. No. We're not redoing this. We're going through it. Yeah, I think up to this point you were just a little quieter than normal. Wait, hang on. We're editing the show as we go. All right, how is it now? Yeah, it's more than before. I'll just go through listeners. You won't even know. If I was real dedicated to the craft, I'd cut all this out. But nah.
No, we're not re-recording.
All right. Speaking of cutting things out, Dan.
Dude, this is like live to tape. This is like Jerry Springer-esque right here.
Yeah.
Speaking of
speaking of cutting things out, November's coming up.
Yes!
And see, look how excited you were with that.
I got very excited.
November's coming up. And this year, the ScruffCast is going to participate in Movember.
Yes.
Now, for the listeners who are unaware of what Movember is, basically, for a charitable cause, mostly I think it's for like men's health issues, but the big one is like prostate cancer.
Yeah, and they've expanded it to like even mental health now.
Mental health, like I saw, there's like 60 men, commit suicide every day or something like that. Or was it every hour? I don't even remember.
Wow.
But so they're doing some like 60-kilometer walk and run. I'm like, well, I do not walk or run.
I'll just grow the mustache. Thank you.
So the whole big thing is Movember. You grow a mo to save a bro. So you go clean shaven, start November 1st, and you grow a mustache.
Yeah. So we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. And me and you have both had our beards for like, it's been years since I've been clean shaven.
Yeah.
A couple years back, I shaved and then I was like, ooh. Looking in the mirror, I was like, ooh, what is that? And then I discovered I had another chin. So I'm like, ooh.
That pesky chin.
That pesky second chin. So I was like, okay, I gotta grow this hair out and hide that chin. So obviously we're not a video podcast, but if the listeners saw, they wouldn't even know. They'd be like, second chin, no way, so slim. No, that second chin is in there. It's not like Jay Leno under there.
But it's like getting the side profile of you.
They'd be getting the side profile. Yeah. No wonder you had the comforter around you. Yeah, it's just really cold in here.
It's a slimming effect.
Yeah.
So
anyways, Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna continue.
Oh,
So cordial.
So didn't you kind of say that you're going to start up one of those pages? People could donate money.
Yeah, so the whole thing is for charity. I think you can set up a team. So we can set up like a Jon and Dan team or a ScruffCast team. I might set it up as like a Jon and Dan team because I was thinking of posting it in my chat at work, and I don't want them to know about the ScruffCast.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Right.
Dude, that's crazy. I've told everybody at work about the ScruffCast.
And how many of them have listened to us?
John, tell your friends.
I
Tell them about the magic of the ScruffCast.
All of them have been on the show.
I'm kidding. I've told nobody at work.
Yeah, exactly. Got to keep it on the down low.
That's right.
So they don't even know like we're famous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think what we should do is go clean shaven.
Yeah.
We'll
That's the
take
official.
pictures of the clean shave and post it to the Twitter.
We should. That's
Or
the
Instagram.
official like rule. Yeah, you guys can follow us on Instagram at the.
And then do we
ScruffCast.
do like a weekly update?
Yeah.
Every Monday we'll take a picture and post it to Twitter of the progress.
Yeah, we should do that. Get us some actual Twitter posts. We'll hashtag Mo this, hashtag Mo that.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
So anybody can donate. It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause. And if people donate, then it's like, oh, see? It was all worth growing the mustache. And then if it looks good, I might just roll right to Christmas with it. Which is a big deal
Not gonna
because
lie to
listeners
you.
know Christmas is sacred.
Yeah, okay, we're not gonna get it. It's not. We're not even past Halloween yet, so
No.
I'm gonna keep this mustache forever. Have you ever noticed that, all dads have had mustaches? Talked about this with Chris, previous guest on the show, and his dad had a mustache. My dad used to have a mustache.
My dad used to have a mustache back in the day.
Dude, dads have mustaches.
You're a
mustache
dad. You gotta have the mustache.
I gotta have a mustache.
I just gotta try it out because if the mustache doesn't look good, then I'm like, well, I can't have kids. It's just like
I can't have
it's just
children,
like that. You
so.
can't make an omelet. You can't have kids.
Yeah,
Right?
that's the way it goes.
One of those dad skills.
What kind of mustache are you thinking about growing?
So I had originally. So I always thought,
I don't even know if I know how to shave my full face. Like, it's been so long.
So I've always thought the handlebar mustache was like the Hulk Hogan, but no, that's like the horseshoe mustache. The handlebar is like the hipster one that like twirls out in the end. Like
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude, look that up.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of going
I've done the Hulk Hogan one. Then I guess you could say I've done that. I think I'm gonna do like a 3/4.
See,
So
I
it'll go
thought about
just
that
below
as well.
my lips.
Like just to give a little extra.
Yeah.
Past the mustache.
I'm either doing that or the Hitler mustache.
I believe the proper term's the toothbrush mustache.
The toothbrush.
Yeah, but he just was the most famous person who had that one.
Right. And Charlie Chaplin.
See, I got the other problem. I have the reverse toothbrush or the reverse Hitler mustache, where
Yeah, you have a hard
it
time
doesn't
growing in the
doesn't grow as much in the middle.
Yeah, I'm kind
So
of
if I shaved down it just there, it'd be like literally like two strips, like as if boogers came out of my nose and then crystallized into hair. So I might go with what they call the chevron mustache, which is just like your typical mustache.
So anyway, this will start Friday, technically.
Yes, so you guys will be listening to this. Well, if you're listening when the podcast comes out, that's Wednesday, the 30th.
Yeah.
October's Halloween. Shaving Thursday night. Poof! Going right into November. Right into November. Clean shaven.
We'll take the photos. Clean shaven.
My face is going to be cold. Got to get a scarf.
I know. I'll send mine to you. You can post it.
Okay.
And then every Monday, we'll take a photo to update.
Yep, so we'll post the first one, and then Monday we'll be like, how much we get in 3 days progress?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
It is what it is. Yeah. So then we'll post all the information for if
Yeah,
anybody wants to.
I'll create the team and all that stuff, post it on our Twitter, post it on everywhere else. We don't really have much else. I'll put in descriptions of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Find a way.
It's going to be a rootin' tootin' hootin' time.
It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause, too.
We swear it's not going into our pockets.
No, not after we were complaining about living in basements. Man, we got to rise up out of here. Oh, by the way, we're thinking of growing mustache. And, like, nobody's...
Growing mustache
how
for
many...
charity.
Yeah, like we've never posted any pictures of ourselves before.
Never. No, it's gonna be nose down.
Yeah.
Not showing my ass.
We gotta hide our
Yeah,
identity.
exactly.
It's like Batman, right, in the catwalk. Like, Batman could do Movember.
Yeah.
Who's not going to donate to Batman? Right? But
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
I'm not wearing all my official hair. So, all we had in our notes this week was listener emails and Movember commitment, and that was it.
All right, so let's jump into the top 5. And
Damn, that went well with their morning coffee right there.
Yeah, it did. And since it's the week of Halloween, John, what is our top 5?
Yes, it's time to round out the end of Spooktober with our top 5 candies and/or chocolates. Right? Think of like the type of stuff you get when you go trick or treating. Just
nice Halloween snacks, trick or treat.
Just that Halloween
Smell
feeling.
my feet. Give me something good to eat.
Not too big,
Not too small.
just the size
Of Montreal.
Is that a thing like elsewhere, or is that like just a local thing, like a Canadian thing? It must be,
It might just be a Brampton thing.
maybe. Because like I mean, people in like Oklahoma. Well, do people in Oklahoma go trick or treating?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like scarecrow country out
they
there.
do it.
They
Yeah.
definitely do.
Yeah, so many of them. All right. Let's jump into it. I'll go first.
All right.
My number 5, Snickers.
Good job.
I love me a Snickers. I love the little mini ones you get at Halloween, and I love the full-size ones too. See, everything I have on this list also goes into full-size items, not just the little snack ones. Dude, I love a Snickers. It's got like the peanut butter, the little caramel, the chocolate. Not peanut butter, sorry, peanut.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn tasty. And my sister's boyfriend, his mom works for a place where I think they make like all the chocolates. Anyway, so she gets like tons of Snickers bars. So sometimes they come over with like a bag of like 15 full-size Snickers.
I remember this because you're trying to get rid of them, give them to me.
Because like
you're just gonna eat them.
Yeah, we'll just eat them. That's the problem, right? So we kept some obviously for ourselves and gave the rest away. But considering we had so many Snickers, it's still number 5 on my list. I'm not sick of it yet. It just shows how good of a chocolate bar it is.
Excellent choice.
Thank you.
My number 5, the Kit Kat.
Oh, solid. The crunchy or the bars?
Just the bar. So I'm thinking Halloween. You get the little tube, right?
Yeah.
Just crack them in half.
Mm-hmm.
Just eat them. Dude. Just tasty. And the whole slogan, give me a break. Every day, I think at least once a day, I say to myself, give me a goddamn break.
Dude, I think every time I see you, I hear you say that at least once. Give me a break.
Exactly. So it's like I got Snickers on my mind. I got Kit Kat. Man, maybe I do have Snickers on my mind. I got Kit Kat on my mind all the time. It's just tasty. Got the little wafer in there. You got that satisfying crunch.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just
All right.
You could take them both, put them in your mouth like as if you're like a walrus.
Oh, yeah. That was
that fun stuff.
All right. My number 4 is Fuzzy Peaches or Peach Rings. I know peach rings aren't necessarily a Halloween thing.
No, it's not about that. But I'm like, peach rings? You
Dude.
put peach rings on the same level as fuzzy peaches?
Absolutely. I love peach flavored candy in general.
Bruh, I think fuzzy peaches are in a different tier than peach rings.
Dude, they're 2 different flavors, but peach rings, you got to show some respect to the peach rings. Okay? First off, you get a much larger tub of rings at a much cheaper price.
Yeah, which goes to show the quality.
Overpriced goddamn fuzzy
peaches. It's not overpriced. It's called exquisite high class candy.
Exquisite high class.
Yes.
It's like the escargot of candy.
Yeah. I'll take... It's like when you go up to the deli counter. I'll have 150 grams of fuzzy peaches.
Yeah. Anyway, I just love peach flavored things. I love peach flavor. I love like the chewy candy. Love it.
Yeah, I can't disagree. I like fuzzy peaches.
Fuzzy peaches
I like how when you get them in the small pack, when you go trick or treating, they're like almost shaped like little gumdrops.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Good choice. I'm also going with a fruit flavored candy for mine. Number 4, the sour cherry blasters.
Nice.
Now, what's not to love? They're sour. They're cherry. They're blasters. Any candy can blow your mind. This candy blasts your mind.
See, I'm not a big fan of the sour.
Russell Peters reference for you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with
don't
sour,
mind it.
With sour candy, it's like you fight through the pain. You know.
Yeah.
So
your
tasty.
Tongue getting scraped.
Your tongue gets scraped, but it's like it just burns so good.
Yeah.
Sour cherry blasters. Number 4.
All right. My number 3, the coffee crisp.
Oh, I forgot this candy existed.
I know.
Or this chocolate existed.
So, like, I think as a kid, I liked coffee crisp so much because it was almost like you know, I probably thought it actually was like coffee, like it was made with coffee.
Yeah,
so you're like, look at me, I'm so old, I'm having a coffee crisp. You know?
Oh, Mom, Dad, look, I'm eating a coffee crisp.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's mostly what it was. But still to this day, like, I love coffee crisp. Sometimes, you know, go to the gas station, going to pay or whatever. See a little coffee crisp there? I'm going to snatch it up. I'm going to eat it on my way home.
You know what? I never would just buy a chocolate bar.
I do it sometimes. Yeah, getting gas. Usually just at gas stations, getting gas or...
No, I'm not going in to get gas. Talk to those pilgrims.
Well, the thing is...
I'll put my card in the machine. Boom, boom.
I know, but like I'm a smoker, so I would go in to buy cigarettes too.
Yeah,
I don't need more, but...
There you go. Yeah.
So that'd be a time...
Not anymore. You make it sound like you quit smoking.
Oh, no. I did not know.
You just get them from elsewhere.
I just get them from elsewhere now. Yeah, so coffee crisp. I love a coffee crisp. Probably one of my top favorite chocolate bars in general.
I probably haven't had coffee crisp since last Halloween.
Dude.
When I went through my brother's Halloween haul. And
is he a little too old? Oh, no, I guess not.
How old is he?
14? Yeah, no.
14
he gets the pass.
Yeah, he gets pass. Well, what age did you stop trick-or-treating?
I think we went out in grade 9, but I'm trying to think if we actually, like, trick-or-treated or just... I know we egged a girl's house.
Yeah, you told the story on the podcast.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, because then she came around the corner.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, hey!
Yeah. It was Vicky, for anybody curious.
Yeah, she was also in another episode, The Last Straw.
Yeah,
she was just being a bitch about a straw or something.
Bitch she was. Hope she's having a good life right now.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. What are we even talking about?
Coffee crisp.
Oh, when did we...
Dude, we always wait. We're not going to have enough.
Last time we went trick-or-treating. Yeah, so it would have been then, I think. Grade 9? I think so. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know how much candy we actually went out and got, but...
Last time I was grade 10. I had this, like, old Asian man mask.
Oh, yeah.
Fun times.
Good.
Grade 9 I was a hobo, because I had no costume.
And, just look like a hobo as it is.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I had the long hair back in the day. All right. My number 3. You mentioned it already. Snickers.
Boom.
Now, I rarely eat chocolate bars, but there's just something about Snickers. It's like the Lay's chips. Oh, dude. We didn't even put on here. You can get chips for Halloween.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
Didn't even think about
That's
that.
when you always get the little bag, the white bag, the old mill or whatever.
Yeah.
With little Doritos. But they make the Doritos smaller than normal. Anyways, that's neither
Doesn't
here nor
matter.
there. Snickers. Like you said, it's just tasty. And you just aren't you without Snickers, What is it?
Yeah.
You're not you when you're hungry. That's what
that's
the slogan is, right?
Dude, that was the best part about having those Snickers in the house. Because, like, Anna gets, like, oh my god, she gets extremely hangry. Like, just outrageously hangry sometimes. And so, like, it was always so funny. I'd always make that joke. Here, have a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Which just makes her more mad.
No, she just laughed. She's a pretty good sense of humor to her hangriness.
Well, I mean,
after she eats, obviously. At the time, she's not happy about it. But
yeah, one of my favorite things.
As long as I throw food at her, it's okay.
Yeah, when Taryn's mad, I like to ask, like, are you tired? Like, did you take a nap today? Like, are you tired? Or, like are you hungry?
Child?
Well, I mean, she just loves napping. I mean, who doesn't? Like, well, I mean, I don't really like naps. I just tack the nap onto the end of regular sleeping. I'll just sleep in an extra 2 hours.
Yeah, I know, you're not a napper. But yeah, you're a heavy sleeper.
Atom,
yeah. You're a sleeper inner.
Sleeper inner.
Sleeper inner. I'm
sleeper outer?
I'm a napper. If I can get a nap in.
Yeah, but that, like, when you nap and then you wake up and you like,
feel like
sometimes you
garbage.
get that like that poor nap where you wake up like, ugh.
Dude, that's every nap, man.
Well, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, I think everybody in the world is like that.
Dude, you know what's the best naps?
Unless you have like a 15 to 20 minute nap.
You know what's the best naps? When it's like late at night, you're laying on the couch. We're doing a top 5 for candy chocolate right now.
We're doing top 5 nap times now.
When you're sitting on the couch, it's like, nighttime, you're like playing video games or you're like watching TV or whatever, and you just like start falling asleep. And it's like, it's just the best.
Yeah, dude, that's been every day for the past year for me, pretty much.
Right? But the thing is, it's like, it's so rare. It's like you capture the genie in the bottle. What is it? Lightning in the bottle?
Lightning in the bottle, yeah.
Anyways. Because once you're like, oh, okay, I gotta get to bed, you lose it. Once you stand up off the couch, it's lost.
You're like almost not tired anymore.
Then you lay back in bed and then you're thinking like, oh man, that was so comfy. And you start playing Candy Crush.
I have like a routine every night. Like I have to follow my routine. So I'd go into bed at the same time. I try to fall asleep by the same time because I like to have like roughly the same amount of time slept every night, right? Yeah. I have a certain amount of time that I feel like I wake up and feel most energized.
I like to imagine this routine so regimented. You're like out somewhere else. You're like, You're like out getting food, right? It's the weekend or something. 10:30 rolls, poof! You just pat. You just flop to the ground. Oh, bedtime.
It's not that bad.
Night.
But so anyway, I try to get into bed by 11. That's my goal. I'll be into bed by then. But Anna, like she usually goes to sleep a little earlier. Sometimes she'll like leave at 10. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay up, watch TV for another hour or so, right? And that's it, man. Once I get a little more comfy on that couch, oh boy, am I done? I'm like slowly turning into my dad, just like falling asleep randomly on the couch.
Well, once you start forgetting what movies you've watched, it's the end.
Yeah, then I'm screwed.
Yeah. All right. My number 3 was Snickers, so you're on your number 2.
All right, my number 2, Skittles.
Good choice. Taste the rainbow.
I love Skittles so much. I love just like grabbing a handful and shoving them all in my mouth, and just like chewing on them for 5 minutes. Oh, nom 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 nom.
That is good.
Yeah, I love Skittles. They're so tasty. They're so chewy. I love a chewy candy. Like, I know most candy is kind of chewy.
So,
but
I like when candy has different flavors based on the colors.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I like that too. Yeah, I just like the regular Skittles. I like the other ones too. No sour ones. I like the other ones too, but just a regular Skittles.
The sour ones are like too sour, man.
Yeah.
You look at them and it's like, ugh. Like,
it's like rough coating.
Like, I feel my mouth getting dry as I'm looking at it. Like
grandma's feet. That's what those things are.
They look like grandma's feet.
Have you ever looked at an old lady's feet, man?
Well,
it's crusty.
I'm not
saying my grandma specifically. I'm just saying grandmas in general.
You're lucky, dude. If we could translate this, Ava would be hearing all about this.
Yeah. Think about it.
Dude, just get your dad to play it.
I was going to say my dad,
and then he'll translate on the fly.
He probably doesn't know how to say crusty feet in Portuguese, so I think I'm in the clear.
I'll just use Google. Google will translate all.
All right. John, you're number 2.
Number 2. I got to look at my list. Number 2. Aero.
Oh.
The chocolate bar with the bubbles. Oh, so tasty. Now, it does one of the things I like, which is the chocolate bar comes in sections. Right? Because you get the little one, it has just 2. Like,
yes.
Each one of those was a bubble. Mm-hmm. One of the large bubbles. Or if you get the bigger bar, right? The bigger bar. If you get the bigger bar. If you get the bigger bar, bread.
Yeah.
One of the things I like to do is it has the sections, but you just eat like regardless of the section.
Oh, you're an animal. Well, dude, you gotta break it off. Like,
no, sometimes I do that.
Dude,
but I do enjoy the aspect of like getting to pick out the sections because it makes it last longer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like how I like to eat ice cream or cereal with small spoons. It's like, damn, it's like I'm eating more.
I eat ice cream with small spoons. Yeah,
that's like a little pro tip. ScruffCast pro tip.
You know what Anna does? It's like, speaking of small like utensils, not utensils, but she generally eats her food like if it's like, you know, you go for like a big family dinner and there's like a lot of like people. If we go to her parents' house and her mom makes like a bunch of food and stuff, little buffet style, she'll use a smaller plate, not like that dessert plate, but you know, like the in between size.
Yeah,
she'll use that and fill that with food. So it's like a smaller portion, but she still feels like she's having a ton of food.
I thought you were going to say you had a gripe with it because she puts too much on the small plate. And it's like, why don't you get a big plate?
No. She puts a decent amount, but like, you know, it's a fair amount. It's not falling off or anything.
I've heard that before
That's
too.
A smart idea.
To trick yourself, like, not trick yourself, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. My honorable mention is the Swedish berry.
Good. Oh, I forgot our honorable mention. Good choice. Did you know all of Maynard's things are vegan?
I did not know that.
Yep.
But yeah, I love just like a chewy candy of any type. It could be a gummy worm. It could be a gummy bear. I love those chewy candies.
They're delish.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And Swedish berries, they're tasty. They're not like, you know, not blow your mind, but they're just like a solid candy. You know?
Yeah, you can buy them like in giant bags.
Yeah, exactly.
So
they're just good. They're solid.
Man, almost makes me want to change my honorable mention because I'm thinking of another one that I like. I'm going to change my honorable mention right on the fly.
All right.
Big Feet.
Oh,
another red chewy candy.
Yeah.
So good. I feel
right
like they're underappreciated. I'm talking about underappreciated candy. I don't remember what company makes them, but for a while my parents would go to Costco and they'd buy like a giant bag, and then I would just be like just munching on Big Feet, like
really,
just so
they're good,
so good. Could just eat them endlessly.
You know what?
I used to do this little thing where I'd change it up, right? Because it's shaped like a feet, like where I would like kind of like bite like the big toe off.
Oh, yeah.
And then like, slowly bite the little toes.
Yeah.
And then
I would do the same. I would bite the big toe.
almost like a rabbit eating a piece of lettuce. And you're like, I'm making this last as long as I can. This piece of candy is so good.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to throw in another honorable mention real quick. Because I forgot about this. And guess what? It's not even a Halloween thing. But I'm going to throw it out there anyway. I've told you about this before. M&M's. They have chocolate bars out now.
Oh, yes. You have told me.
They have a mint chocolate one with the Crispies on the inside. Dude, the second I had this chocolate bar, it changed my life. I haven't looked at chocolate bars the same ever since. It's the best chocolate bar on the planet. I suggest everybody go out and buy one. Eat it. You'll like it.
Do they come in non-mint flavors?
Yeah, there's a regular one. There's, I'm assuming, a peanut one, because it was like a yellow package.
Yeah.
There's a white package, too. I don't know what that one is, but... yeah, so there's a few different, styles. It's, more of, a bar. It's unreal. Do you not like mint chocolate?
Nope.
Oh!
I don't mind, if you go to a restaurant and you get mints after it, and you get the mint that has a chocolate inside.
I hate that, actually.
Yeah. But you know what? Chocolate's better than mint, so you think I would like mint chocolate, but you gotta like that chocolate mint.
I don't know. I love it. Anyway, my number one. The obvious first choice. The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. There is nothing better in this world than peanut butter and chocolate mixed together. The tastiest treat that you get. I remember pouring out the candy on the floor. You just you set aside. You know how you leave all the crappy candy for the end?
Yeah.
Dude, the Reese's is the first one to go. And you're looking through your bag. You got your pillowcase and you're half your body's half in there trying to find the last Reese's, and you realize you ate it. You got no more Reese's left. Might as well throw that candy in the garbage.
Yeah, and then you start getting down to original old meal chips and Tootsie Rolls.
Dude, Tootsie Rolls are the worst thing in the world. Rockets,
those are bad too. Remember Popeye's cigarettes?
Yeah.
Did you like those?
Cool.
Did you like those?
They were okay. I don't know.
Kind of chalky. I wonder though, imagine that didn't exist and they invented and came out with it now.
Oh,
People would be like, "Oh, that's
here,
not
kids,
allowed."
smoke
Sugar vapes, you just vape in sugar or something. Imagine.
Yeah, it's what it would be like.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember Pixie Sticks?
I do. Yeah. I didn't really care for those, actually, to be honest with you.
All right, my number one is not the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
What?
They're tasty. Why?
It wasn't even on your list?
No, not even on my list. Dude, they're good.
It was your number one for sure.
They're good, but I can live without them.
Oh, man. All right.
If it's I snap my fingers and you stub your toe, or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups never exist again. Bye-bye, Peanut Butter Cups. I'm protecting
for me
my
stubbing my toe. Oh, for you stubbing your toe.
Yeah.
One time stubbing your toe. You would make all Reese's Pieces never exist.
Dude, that'd be famous. There'd be a Twitter moment about me. Try to cancel me. The man who canceled Peanut Butter Cups.
I would be leading that pack.
Here's what we do. I tell you, okay, here's what you're going to do. Who makes the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? What's that, parent company?
I don't know.
Whoever that is, I want you to start shorting their stock now. I'm going to make the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups disappear. Boom! There goes the stock price going way down. And then you buy back the shares. Cha, 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 ching!
All right, fair enough. What's your number one?
My number one. Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, of course.
Now, you want to talk about the sour candy that, shreds your mouth apart. It's the Sour Patch Kids. But it's so good, dude. I cannot live without Sour Patch Kids. For a while, after I first moved out, I was living on my own, I would just go to Walmart or whatever, and you could buy, a 1 pound bag of these Sour Patch Kids. Dude.
Dude, in the States, didn't you buy, a 5 pound bag?
Something like that.
That thing was outrageous, yeah.
Dude, it's just so good because it's $4 and it's damn, a pound of Sour Patch or whatever. Maybe it's a little more.
Yeah.
Dude, just come by, just snacking. And they're so good. And the thing is, it's I would usually eat them at the movies.
Yeah.
And because I got to make the candies last the whole movie, I eat one, you suck all the sour sugar off there. And
do you eat like a mouse?
I'm at the movies. I'm not going to... Right? Anyways, just I don't know, man. They're just my favorite candy. Yeah, it's just what I like to eat.
I like them too. I do.
They are good, but they weren't on your list.
They weren't. I don't like them that much. If I could either stub my toe or take away Sour Patch Kids, I'd stub my damn toe because I'm not ridiculous.
We wouldn't be friends.
That's why I'm doing this for you.
What, you stubbing the toe?
Yeah.
Save me from getting diabetes from eating too much candy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a real MVP right there.
You're
Stuffing the toe to
welcome.
save me from type 2 diabetes.
You're the real MVP. All right. That's the top 5. Let us know your top 5 Halloween candies.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You guys all love candies. They don't even necessarily have to be Halloween candies.
Just candy, chocolate bars in general. Let's hear it. It's just Halloween themed, you know?
Yeah. What do you think is an overrated Halloween candy?
I'd say like the Tootsie Roll because it always seems to be 300 of them in your bag.
Yeah, why does it? That's
I don't think
cheap.
anybody really likes
That's
them.
because they're cheap to buy.
Oh, you know what? I forgot the Smarties.
Yeah, Smarties are okay.
Yeah, I like Smarties a lot. Smarties.
Smarties are good. You know what it is?
Box.
It's the chocolate inside the Smarties. So good.
Yeah, of
The
course.
chocolate inside the Smarties is better than the chocolate inside M&M.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. Just.
I like the
try it out.
peanut M&Ms, actually. Those are good.
Yeah, peanut M&Ms aren't bad.
All right. Yeah, let us know your favorite candies.
We managed to squeak out 50 minutes somehow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first little bit of this podcast is going to be your audio is way lower or you're like yelling into my microphone or something.
All right, well.
Well, listeners, if you got this far, obviously you listened to that part already, so.
Yeah, exactly. We fixed it up.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. Well, yeah, so we'll keep you guys updated with the Movember stuff.
Yep. Keep your eyes peeled on twitter.com/ScruffCast or on Instagram, the ScruffCast. Email us. Donate your money to the good cause.
Or to ScruffCast.
Yeah, if you're interested in advertising on the ScruffCast, you can shoot your media inquiries to scruffcast@gmail.com, just like all your other emails.
We'll
they're not
advertise
special.
anything.
Pretty much. Like, we'll come up with a copy, and we'll just pay us, please. You know how badly I'd love to just quit my job and then we could just do the ScruffCast full time?
That'd be cool.
Tell me you wouldn't be just walking in there, giving you 2 weeks notice. That's it, I'm out of here. And they'll
Yeah.
be like, Dan, what are we going to do without you? And you just have that sweet feeling of like, I don't care. I have a media empire brewing.
A media empire.
Yeah, media empire. Like a
pretty
Dude
cool.
Perfect-esque, you know?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, see, I knew that would get you.
Yeah, I like Dude Perfect. All right. I think that's it. Wrapping up episode 73. Did you have fun, John?
I did. I'm a little stressed about that audio from the beginning.
Dude, it'll be fine. There's been way worse things happen on this.
There has.
We got to sort it out halfway through. It wasn't the whole podcast
yeah.
going without it.
That's true.
All right. Well, have a happy and safe Halloween, everybody.
Yep. Do you think any of our listeners still trick or treat?
Maybe. I don't know.
Like, imagine that we found out that, like, we really appeal, like, not we appealed to, but, like, the millennial crowd, or, like, not millennial crowd, the Gen Z, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Like,
Those dorks nowadays.
we don't appeal to them anymore now.
Like, they just, like, really loved us for some reason.
It'd be weird, but whatever.
How hard would you, like, go in on, like...
Oh, I'd be saying yeet and stuff like that.
Yeah. Didn't somebody write in and tell us what yeet meant? No, somebody wrote in and tell us what hot boy, girl summer.
Hot girl, boy summer, yeah. All right.
I don't think we got to worry about appealing to literally anybody.
All right. That's it. Enjoy Halloween. Enjoy the start of Movember.
Yes, to the fellow Mo bros out there.
Yeah. Grow a Mo, save a bro. That is episode 73 of the ScruffCast. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll catch you next week.
So damn that bad thing. I can tell you really good at distracting. Got me like, oh, as I'm watching her go. All I'm thinking is, oh, damn that bad thing. I can tell you really good at distracting.
Yes!